Hey, this is John Glennon of the Tennessean. I am here with colleague Jim Wyatt, and we are looking ahead to the Titans game this weekend against San Francisco. Titans are trying to break a two-game losing streak. Hope to go into the bye weekend with a win, playing against the defending NFC champions. Here with three keys to the game is Jim Wyatt.
Yeah, and I'm going to start with containing Colin Kaepernick. It's kind of repeating the script from last week as far as keeping the quarterback in check. With Russell Wilson and the Seahawks, you had an athletic kind of dual threat quarterback, and I thought the Titans did a pretty decent job of keeping Wilson in check, even though he did throw for a substantial amount of yards and had some success taking off, but they didn't really let him kill him with huge plays. That the Seahawks ended up scoring a couple of short touchdowns after drives. Kaepernick is certainly the same type animal. He's got the ability to kind of tuck the ball under, take off. He's a bigger guy, tougher, sturdier guy, so I think it'll take more gang tackling to get him down than it will with Wilson, but got to do a good job with him, keeping him from running and killing him, and he's got a couple of big targets in Vernon Davis, for one, and Anquan Bolden that the Titans are going to have to do a good job stopping as well. I think number two, Titans got to get better play from the quarterback position. Since Jake Locker went down, Ryan Fitzpatrick has stepped in, 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions. I think as much as anything, though, yes, he's made some turnovers, but he just hasn't made any big plays as well. I mean, the Titans are not doing much on offense at all. I think certainly, they would benefit if Chris Johnson could get the running game going, but right now they're just kind of stagnant on offense because the quarterback play has dropped off, and they've got to get something going there as well on Sunday against the 49ers. And it brings me to number 3, and this is the 4th week in a row this has been a key for him, and it hasn't panned out the last 3, and that's running the football. Chris Johnson, 71 yards in the last 3 games combined. That's almost unheard of. I know he had a bad stretch to start last season where he had 45 after 3, but 71 after 3 games, games 4 to 6 in the season when you should start to find a little bit of rhythm and get into a little bit of groove. It just hasn't happened. I think the addition of Brian Swinkie at center could help, be a spark that gets the run game going. But if the Titans are going to be able to keep the football, if they're going to be able to take pressure, off the quarterback, they've got to get Chris Johnson going on Sunday. Patrick Willis, Navarro Bowman, 2 of the best linebackers in the game playing on the same defense with the 49ers, so it's not going to be easy, but the Titans need to do something in the running game. At least got to do better than what they've done the last 3 weeks. So it'll be a tough game for the Titans on Sunday. Certainly John Glenn and I will be covering it all the way up to the game, and then during the game, follow us on Twitter at Glennon Sports, at J Wyatt Sports. Read stories at Tennessean.com, read blogs. Watch this video a couple of different times. We'll be keeping you informed about the Titans. For John Glenn, I'm Jim Wyatt with the Tennessean.